Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. So starting the stream, I had to do something IRL, but I'm here now. And I would like to say that everything is a-okay. So thank you guys for being patient with me. Anyway, we're back with some more Paranormasight as usual. Oh, hello, Phantom Thief. Hello, welcome. All right, it's all good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so how should I start this? Anyway, okay, let's start off by saying that this will be the last stream in a while, because in basically 2 weeks. I'll be back in like 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, because of just work related things that I need to take care of. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't have to do that, but I also want money, so, and I don't want to get fired. You being asshole. And Georgie, yup. Oh yeah, Georgie, I forgot about Georgie. Hello, he's right there, he's waving his hands. Love my little dude. Anyway, so yes, that will be the agenda. Anyway, the agenda is there's no agenda for 2 weeks, I think. If I can find time, that would be awesome, but I'll let you guys know about that. And yes. Also, today was very hectic for me. Oh my god. Okay, the music's kind of getting louder. Let's just get in. Let's just get in the game. Okay, so today was a bit hectic for me because actually, I don't know if I want to divulge too much, but anyway, there was a lot of things that happened today and I'm kind of tired. So forgive me if I'm a bit tired, or like if I end stream a bit earlier than usual. But anyways, recapping from the previous stream, I think is important. I think we were introduced to the 3 real protagonists, although I don't even know if they are the real protagonists. We may never know, honestly. Also, I just realized someone killed Shogo. Right? He was discovered dead here, but there's a possibility that he died along these 2 points in time, which is very interesting. I wonder who killed him. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. So, we were into I got distracted there for a second. We were introduced to the 3 protagonists, Yako, Tetsuo, Tsutsumi, and Haruo. Alright, so just because I want to learn more about Mr. What's his name? Mr. Richter Kai, Mr. Michael Jackson, I think we can start with Haruo first. And maybe if it's like interesting, we can keep going with her storyline. So let's go. Here's a summary of the previous events. Despite having obtained the curse of the haunting clappers, Haruo Shigima is determined to use the rite of resurrection by stealing the remaining curse stones. She instructs her private investigator Richter to find the other curse bearers. I'm dying to learn more about MJ. I am very curious about him. He seems like a good guy, but I feel like, I don't know. No, I think he is a good guy. I just don't know what he's up to, is the thing. Like, what's his role in this story? It's almost been an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened. But he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. Alright, I guess nothing's been happening to him. Let's look at the newspaper. What's this? A newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. Why? Why do you give me this choice? Is there something bad will happen if I read it? I'm scared. I'm already scared. We just started and they're already spooking me with these choices. Like, this doesn't... We don't need a choice like this. Hello? Okay, I'll just read it. It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. I think she's gonna discover that Michio... Was it? Yeah, Michio, the supposed kidnapper, or one of the suspects anyways, is dead. Just a few minutes in and Asfo's scared of newspapers. I swear, like, why did they put that choice there? There has to be some sort of reason, right? Let's look at the society articles. What does that mean? What does society articles talk about? It looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. Remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted? The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste, and it stank so badly it'd make my eyes water. Eventually, people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then, although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Okay. Can I read more? I feel like there's something in here that I need to know. There's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore, not since last year. Brings back bad memories. Interesting. Is that all about the society? Suicide at local high school. Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off a roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think. Or maybe it was something about exam pressure? Huh? What? But... No, this can't be right. Her name. Michio Shiraishi from Komagata High School? It can't be. Alright, looks like she's realized something's off. Let's think. Michio Shiraishi, the same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping, committed suicide last week? But that means Mr. Jinochi was terrified of someone who already died. Is that what he meant by a curse? I can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Why won't he call? Oh, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? What do you mean off the hook? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, I guess we can look at the economy articles. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220 to 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on a rise and exports are healthy. The dollar is down from its height and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. Okay, economy's booming. Love to hear it, because right now it's not looking too good for us guys. Although with everyone flocking to the city, land prices are skyrocketing. Nowadays, most people can only dream of home ownership. Oh, I know how that feels like. Oh, I just realized there's been some frame drops. I hope it's not been too bad. Let me know if it's gone worse during this playthrough. The city center going to be nothing but apartments before long. I'm not exactly a businesswoman, so this all feels like another world to me. I see. I don't know too much about economy too. Let's look at the culture though. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all kinds of new diversions. It seems like only yesterday that people were flocking to the arcades to shoot aliens. But now we have these enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films, and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage. But now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. I see. It's kind of interesting that it's still relatively the same up to now. because this was like in the 70s. How many years has that been? 80s, 90s, O's, 10s, 20, 50 years ago. Jesus. Anyway, I hear the new big thing is some mascot line of delinquent birds. Mockingbirds, I think it's called. Is that what Richter was talking about? Trends seem to have such short shelf lives now, with how quickly the times are changing. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. It's young people who are leading the way with their modern worldviews. My generation will only fall further behind. Uh-huh. Yeah, I could see that happening. Let's look at the education. Everyone attends high school now, even girls. Oh my god, I forgot. What? I forgot, like, it's not so long ago that women's rights just like rose fairly recently in human history in entirety. Jesus. Anyway, universal education policy, they call it. The country's gotten rich enough that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into those universities has gotten fierce though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. Oh yeah! I remember that was like a big thing in Japan, like delinquents. In the 70s? 60s-ish? I don't know, I forgot. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed up in any of that. I don't know too much about Japanese history, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But that's my general knowledge of it anyway. I don't want to read anymore. It'll only remind me of him. Okay, let's look at the television. What are they showing? I don't really watch much television. Feels as if all the information in the world gets passed through that little black box. But father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that. Less fuss. I see. Now the comedy boom is over, all the comedians are flocking to other genres. The cult seems really popular at the moment. Look at all these paranormal specials. Interesting. Delinquents were definitely on the rise around the 70s. Oh, I see. Yeah. I remember that was like a really like iconic part of that era for Japan. Very interesting. Let's look at the clock again, I guess. The ticking seems so loud. Just goes to show how quiet it is. Except for this background music, it's getting more intense for some reason. There's nothing on at this hour. I see no point in turning it on. Oh, that is wild. I did not know back then that they didn't have 24/7 television shows like just on air. But that makes sense though, because that would, I guess, it's not common to have 24/7 stuff back then yet. I assume. I feel like that, man, must have been weird living in a different time. Funny because I'm a time traveler. Anyway, it's a fax machine. I rarely find a use for it. I don't know anyone else who owns one. I'm waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't. Wait a minute, how? Oh, payphones. I'm so stupid. I was like, wait, how will Richter contact you if there's no cell phones? I'm an idiot. I've made sure the receiver's on the hook. It'll ring as soon as he calls. Ah, that must be him. Why is it so oddly silent? I guess we'll answer. Hello, Shigima residence. Huh. Enemy time skip 2 a.m. I wonder why. What did Mr. Richter tell us? Oh, maybe we'll find out right now. Mr. Richter. Richter called me out to meet him, and we came here to Kamagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. Where are we? Oh, this is the bridge. Interesting. I wonder. Wait, do you wish to return to the story chart? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I wanted to know where everyone else was during this time, but I guess we're a little too far ahead. Let's check the surroundings, I guess. We're on Komagata Bridge over the Sumida River. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night. I see. Komagata Bridge. Completed in 1927. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if this is a real... Is Sumida City like a real place in Tokyo? I wonder. I'm not too... No, no. What is Azure Heron Agency? Richter Kai's private investigation firm in Kamada Oda City. I see. Originally, Kai thought to give it a simple name like Kai's Detective Agency. But upon hearing that people are more likely to pick names listed at the front of the phone book alphabetically, he decided to pick a name starting with an A. That is pretty clever, honestly. Okay, however, it is questionable whether the heron, a bird of somewhat ominous significance, is an effective symbol for attracting customers. Even his own assistant has referred to the name as confusing at best. After all, rather than an azure heron, Richter keeps a white parrot as a pet, and dresses not in blue but mostly in white. If there was a symbolic connection to be made here, it has surely been lost on all but Richter himself. Interesting. Dude's got a nice belt. I have to agree though. His fit kinda slaps. Mr. Richter. Private investigator, also known as a private eye, is a detective who operates their own agency. Although are no formal qualifications necessary to become a private investigator, many are retired police agents or detectives due to the similarities between the work involved. At a glance, private investigation firms and inquiry offices might look similar, but to carry out different types of investigations, inquiry offices specialize in conducting credit checks on businesses, while private investigators are generally involved in tailing persons of interest and gaining information surreptitiously. Oh yeah, Sumida City is an actual city in Tokyo. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I would love to visit these places in the future. My pronunciation is like so weird lately. I don't know why. It might be because I'm streaming and I'm very conscious. Anyway, the Sumida River. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? Is the Sumida River what you Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, should have guessed. This is where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been. How cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then, and I prayed to the river to give him back, to give me back my son, day after day after day. You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where our world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. Huh. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Meireki, and just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. As it turned from farmland into a town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it leaking through to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So, if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here, rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and their curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot where we're standing now, right over the water. The border between life and death. If there ever was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking aloud, ma'am. Don't mind me. Well, it's a nice thought. I think that's where the Tokyo Skytree is actually. Oh, I had no idea that is where it was. Interesting. Huh. The more you know. I think maybe I did go to Sumida City then. I just didn't realize it. Because there's like, Tokyo is like really huge. If you've ever been. If any of you guys have been. It's like ginormous. Anyway, moving on. A Class A river. What does Class A river mean? It's part of the Arakawa River system, which runs through much of eastern Tokyo and empties into Tokyo Bay. Huh. Key role in transportation of lumber used for construction. Okay, a little bit of history. We can get back to that later. Alright. Can I still look at this? Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been about 20 years now, when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage, an industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy and it stank. You could look out over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. And one day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand? Huh? Dun dun dun! Wait a minute. Don't we know who that is? Whose hand was that? No, they definitely mentioned like a serial killing from the past, right? You! It's his case, right? Must have been. What? It was almost a miracle when you stopped to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And that although everything but that palm had rotted away in the water, the part that was left would have an identifiable scar? And that they could tell it had been a murder from the blade marks on the bone? Wait. Are you talking about the Nejima murders? So you have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. I had no idea too. Oh, this is her. Oh, him. Him? Oh, this is the killer. The man who made headlines over 2 decades ago. Oh man, Jesus. Looks a little bit, like an interesting character for sure. Damn, asked for those memorization skills. Thank you. I was like, huh, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. To be honest, it was all a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the river bed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. A sorry story for everyone involved, huh? It's funny. Everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right. Which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so was the killer's thinking, I suppose. The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. And they made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chopped the body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot, quickly and discreetly, and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after, Fumichika Nejima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it, it couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murders in the end. But the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind. They started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been rank with corruption for decades now. Or at least, that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. With all the darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nejima murders. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found the hand. What the? The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me. That they managed to bring Nejima to justice. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. Huh. I guess it just wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. Interesting. All head, no neck? Yeah. Huh. It's kind of interesting how everything is connected. I find that really suspicious. It's like too much of a coincidence right now. Alright. Is there anything else you want to talk about? The Sumida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Okay. Fair enough. Is there anything else we can look at? Oh! Nani? Mockingbird number 18 discovered. Awesome. What's the 18th one? Pink Punisher. Alright, looks cool. Alright. Anyway. I'm glad we found... I wonder if we can find all the Mockingbirds by the end of this playthrough. I would love that. Anyway. Let's observe Mr. Richter Kai. Look at his belt. Not too low though. And let's see. He's gazing down at the water. Right? You go first or I'll go first? Huh. I kind of want to hear what he has to say first. Please, go ahead. Alright then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse bearers. And I think I've found a few candidates. First, a tall man I ran into in Kinshibori Park. Oh my god, this guy has deets on everybody, I think. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out there, and he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigasui Street. Oh, is this the killer that killed, that had the light darkness curse or something like that? There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. Gathering soul dregs, I'd bet. Would make a good target. Next up is a pair. A young man and a woman I saw around the Ryogoku Bridge. This time, the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often. Looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soul dregs in a group might be a decent idea, if you could make it work. But with things being how they are, it's got to be hard to find folks someone can trust. They've got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Interesting. Last is two detectives I've seen sniffing around. And my old colleague. So the foot washer and the woman really just hang around together? Yeah, apparently. I don't know what is the deal with them, because the woman never did anything, and she just left when the guy died. And we can see here that... I wonder if he's gonna mention that he knows about Ario. Because he knows them for sure. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in the business, there's some faces you get to know. Like this guy. And maybe I know this guy too. Anyway, that's everyone who's caught my eye. You found all of them in so little time. I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai, private investigator. Wink. Richter fondly remembers Ario's lips. Ah, yes. I remember that man's lips. Anyway, hold up. It's interesting that he did not mention either Shogo or Yoko. I think Yoko already left and went to her house, supposedly, but we don't really know where she really is. But Shogo should still be around investigating before he died, unless he's already dead at this point. We don't know. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai, investigator extraordinaire. Oh yeah. My, an investigator extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Sir, I think you've got your head in the clouds a little bit, but sure, I guess. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. What the? He's doing the lip sync too! What is up with everyone here? What is up with cops and doing lips? This is part of my formal training. I have to stop that. We're in a serious discussion right now. It seems like the curse bears are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Them lips, I know, right? It must be some sort of secret police training. Ooh. Once more bodies start showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. I'm gonna get them cooking a little bit. Gotta get it simmering first, you know what I'm saying? Once it's boiling, our chance will come. Alright, I see what your plan is. Now it's my turn to tell you the bad news. There's something I need to tell you. What's up? Well, that girl, Michio Shiraishi. The one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping. That's her. Well, she's dead. She's what? The student who committed suicide last week. That was her. I heard something like that had happened. Never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. We finally get a lead, only to find it's turned into a literal dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Jinochi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? It seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. That teacher knows something. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I'd put money on him having something to do with the Miss Shiraishi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also, something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping than you might think. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. Call it a hunch, I suppose. A hunch. Well, more of a theory. A game theory. Care to take a guess? Alright, let's try to guess. Can't say for certain, but... Mr. Jinochi? Silenced Michio Shiraishi? Silenced? What does that mean? With blackmail? What? What is happening here? Mr. Jonouchi silenced Michio Shiraishi with murder. Is that right? What if Mr. Jonouchi silenced Michio Shiraishi with murder? Mr. Jonouchi silenced Mr. Jonouchi with blackmail. Richter, you don't make any sense right now. What do you think? I see. So you think Miss Shiraishi's death might not have been suicide? That would certainly give him a good reason to think she'd hold a grudge. But I'm not sure I buy it. That might be a little bit far-fetched. I see. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm not really cut out to play detective. Well, no point on dwelling on speculation. The truth will out in time. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Jinochi. I see. So if that's not it, then Mr. Jinochi silenced Miss Shiraishi. Wait, no, it has to be the other way around, right? Miss Shiraishi silenced Mr. Jinochi with blackmail. And that's why he's not spilling the beans, even though he knows a bunch of stuff, right? Let's see. Is something wrong? Not really. It just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nenjima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and a desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I hear they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with the jobs and accommodation. Oh, really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities so they won't be recognized in the workplace. My. The way you put it, it's like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be out on parole right now. Back in society under a new name, with nobody any the wiser. It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Kamagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. Who did you see? A janitor, I think. And I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima. Huh. Jinochi was scared of her, so that makes sense, yeah. Alright, here though, what I'm thinking, janitor, do we know this guy? Whoa, this is getting spicy. I know, right? It's not him, you're not a janitor. Anyone? Do I know any janitors around here? I don't think so. I don't think we've met this guy yet. Yeah. Interesting. He lost a lot of weight, though. What does his profile look like? Oh. He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered, too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. Uh-oh. This does not look good news for Richter. I wonder what Richter's backstory is. Because I feel like it has to be related to that case, depending on, like, judging from how he reacted to that. So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely, though, their curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Suspend? I guess we can't really do anything in this timeline. You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Okay. Looks like there's something going on over there. And when was this? This is when Shogo was in Kinshibori Park. Oh. So who was at the high school, I wonder? I think we'll find out right now. Let's figure it out. Alright, backtrack. 2 things to remember. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a suicide. When they continue to press the spirit board for the location of the rite of resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. Alright. 1 week ago. Okay. A little flashback. This was before she died, I suppose? Michio? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was like, huh, this is an odd cutscene. Why are we staring at this board for some reason? I did not realize we were allowed to look around. I'm sorry. Hey, did you hear someone? What, really? Oh. Wait, what? I heard that Michio from Class C. Wait, what? No way, Michio? What about her? She's been acting pretty strangely lately. I still can't believe it. Wait, what? Someone from our school committed suicide. Oh my god. I guess gossip does go fast around high schools. You hear about suicide on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy. Doesn't stand out much. Do you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What? For real? That seems like kind of fishy. A little bit, yeah. You know, I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd peek on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Ew. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way. I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Oh my Jesus. Everybody calm down. It's not downplaying suicide like that. Anyway. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is... I don't know. Oh man. I see. No one really knows the true... weight of what we're talking about. Anyway. Ahem. Ahem. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraichi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please, keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Why am I giving him such a nerdy voice? Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors, got it? I know how you high schoolers like it, spreading rumors. 10 out of 10 voice acting? Thank you. We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way home. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey, you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. I think it's because he has a hunchback. Hunchback, this hairdo. Come on. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school's assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Several days later. So I guess we went to the... thingy? Yako? I forgot what voice I gave her. Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nosy... Thanks, Mio. But, thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah. Enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? About Michio Shiraishi. Michio Shi. I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy. Always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. Why am I making these lips? I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school. And when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself. How dare they? She always told me she was okay when I ever talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. That's because you have a high spirit sense, Mio. Hey, Mio. You know about the rite of resurrection, right? Yeah. It's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I thought there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, you could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right. That's the thing. How will we look for it? You know about that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Those lips? Yako's more than like an more than like an undercover cop. Honestly, maybe is she related to the police somehow? I feel like she has to be. She has to be connected to the police. Everyone's connected to the police, apparently. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type of to know about this stuff. You have that pentagram on your, as a pin. Seems kind of occulty. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff, you know? You've got that kind of gloomy look with that pentagram pin. Huh, I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. The thing you want to ask, is it? Yeah. I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help. And there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... Well... Okay. If that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark. What a lovely friendship. Oh my god, they're so cute. I love them both. God bless you both. I hope nothing bad happens, please. Please. To the both of them. Oh my god. Bruh. Their relationship is so cute. Anyway. Come get a high school class 2C. Alright. Huh? Ah. Are you awake, Yako? Yeah. What happened? You can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yep. It was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Hmm. In my hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? Looks so freaky. When did I get this? It is very freaky. What was her power again? Was it like when you hear it for 30 seconds, right? Alright. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks little it looks like a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place. Then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them!" I see. Thank you. Yako, I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but... But why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen. Okay, let's stay calm, Yako. Let's stay calm. Let's listen to what Mia has to say. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so, the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh. Mia's kind of freaky. Yeah, I think she's just like displaying all her occult knowledge right now. Since she used to be, I think she's like an exorcist of sorts, right? If I remember her profile previously. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What the... What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. Alright, we've got some OP Mio guidance. We love to have that. Okay, let's talk about the curse. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes. If the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them. Interesting. Where was Mio when Yako ran into Shogo? I know, right? Oh yeah! Where was she when that happened? Like, what happened to her? I wonder. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes. It's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about a 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. Someone. But who? I don't know enough to say, but it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. I see. Someone is pulling the strings in this game. I should have known. The Feast of Shadows. A technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts... Wait a minute! In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's have a little bit of a time out. Because I feel like she has something to do with this. I don't know why. You could call it a hunch. Oh my god, because she's so suspicious so far. Like, we don't know why she's looking for... I mean, we do know. She's trying to revive Ogopogo, her dog. But is that what she's really doing? I can't really tell. It's all really suspicious right now. Oh my god. Okay. Ogopogo, that's her name. That's the name of her dog. Don't laugh at her. Anyway. A cursed stone's powers can only be used in the area under the influence of the Feast of the Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun has set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day. Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? With my willpower? Do you mind if I try? Stop, stop, stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. And I also kind of don't want to die, so... Yeah. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation even though I'm here with you. That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. Huh, really? So if I give it to you, you can have the curse. Like power. Is that how it works? It would probably be best for me to hold onto it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really? Why? If you tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out, Mio. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I need the curse. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are 2 things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. Interesting. So we are being guided by Mio to not use it. Thank you, Mio. I'm glad you're here. Also, I kind of just wanted to take note that, so now we know that someone's in the shadows who wanted these curses to pop up, right? And now we know that it only happens at night, which makes sense, because I was thinking, like the killings only happened at night, which was a little bit suspicious. The mysterious voice at the curse stone is called the Fool's Possession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name. One of the mysteries. Right. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. I see. That makes sense. So anyone who has the desire to resurrect someone will gain the curse, it seems like. If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah. That voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right. That's certainly not good. Even if you have no intention of killing others with a curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. Eep! Eep! We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. It's interesting that she didn't avoid Shogo though. But Mio. Yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? Is there something inside it? No, stop! Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry, but you need to give up on the right of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Interesting. So I wonder what the point of the rite of resurrection is then. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... I think for tonight, we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. Alright. Interesting. The curses make you wanna... The rite of resurrection makes you wanna use the curses in making you think that you can resurrect someone. But what is it really? Or like, what does it really do when you collect soul dregs? We still don't know enough. Mio, you need to give me more info. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, Mio is honestly speaking the truth. We gotta listen, Yako. We cannot use this thing. Please. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route when we took to get there. To get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Ah! Huh? What? Why did the lights go out? Mio, are you okay? Hello? Hello? Mio? She's not here. What's happening? Where are you? Someone's a curse bearer here. It has to be that guy. What can I do? I don't really know. Ah! Oh no, 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 what was that? Get me out of here. Mio, Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything. Oh my god, please. Oh. Oh, Mio. Oh. I feel like something's going to go horribly wrong. Oh my god, please tell me that's you, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. Okay. It's 11 a.m. and that still scared the hell out of me? Dude. I had a feeling something was there, but like I still can't prepare myself mentally for it. I'm kind of invested right now, so I'm gonna continue Yako's storyline until we can't go further. I need to know more, Mio. Mio, we need to know what's going on. After Yako acquires the curse of the Fool's Possession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the Rite of Resurrection. The effects of other curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Alright, so there was a curse bearer there. So the janitor has the one that puts the darkness and stuff, right? Interesting. So the janitor was the guy. He was the guy. Hey, Mio? What was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Oh. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there. In that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so curious, but also curiosity killed the cat. The best way is to just ignore and proceed. Because wasn't that his trap for Shogo? He lured him to like a dark area, and then he got like whacked in the head. I think we should just ignore and proceed. We don't need to check it out, right? Let's hurry and get out of here. Maybe. The person who used that curse echo may be in there. If you could just see who it is, it could help us later. Right. Oh my god. No, Mio. No, 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 no. Okay, just a glimpse. Be careful. This is a trap. I'm sure of it. Why are we all the way inside? What the fuck? Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. No, Mio, I don't want to do that. Can you do it for me, please? Why am I the one who has to do it? Jesus. Oh my god. Nani? Janochi? Mr. Janochi-san? And it's another schoolgirl. What is going on here? Hold up! This is the police. Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Janochi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Oh my. Oh my. What is going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. At it again? Mr. Janochi, you son of a bitch. I have to kill him. Okay, hold up. No, we can't kill him yet. We can't kill him because Richter needs to know to talk to this guy. I won't let him get away with this. I'm sorry, Yako. This is for the greater good. Yako, I know you want some justice, but we need to let Mr. Richter Kai do the cooking for now. We have to trust in Mr. Richter. What? The curse. I could kill him with it. No, Yako, you can't use the curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it. Oh! Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Mr. Motherfucking Janochi. Who are you really? He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Janochi has to live. He ain't done cooking yet. Mr. Richter Kai isn't done cooking. He needs to have this guy alive. Because if you just kill like all the leads, Richter's like at a dead end. Alright. Kohei was an honor student and top of his class back in high school days. The apple of his parents' eyes, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him and largely looks down on them all. You son of a bitch. Alright, what is Hitomi doing there? I love her 80s hairstyle, even though it's in the 70s. Okay, moving on. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worst. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and just disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even using corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior. But this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Interesting. So she's the head honcho. I wonder what they're talking about then. Because Jinochi, like Hitomi could probably beat Jinochi's ass. So what are they up to? It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, what the fuck? But could Mr. Jinochi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer? I don't know. We should be careful just in case. Yako? Hmm? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance. Don't look back, no matter what. Huh? Why? Did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go. Yo, Mio! Mio's a badass! Don't look back, don't look back. Uh-oh. I hope that was not Mio, please. So yeah, she should run into Shogo soon. This was right after she met Shogo. Except that was in the timeline where Shogo was an absolute killer of a guy. This is the timeline, I think, where Shogo is not the killer, right? Like, he's not a killer. He doesn't have the curse stone. I have to get outside. Let's see, to get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Oh my god, I have to look again. No. Hmm? What are you doing, miss? Eek! You shouldn't be... Oh my god, it's him. Is it him? He has a vague resemblance to that killer. This is the janitor, right? What voice should I give him? You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyways, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. Interesting. Makoto Ashimiya. They're introducing more and more characters and I'm getting more and more confused. Makoto is the janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending this school. Wow. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Kamagata High School for some time to come. Interesting. Is it really him? I don't know. I don't think it's him. But it's definitely possible. It's within the realm of possibility that he could be the serial killer. I wonder if he's had a change of heart already. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. Yeah, let's just apologize. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realize you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait. You do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Oh, shit. Oh. We should not have shown that, Yako. Oh my god. Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... Oh, I am worried about Mio, though. She saved our ass right there. And I don't know if she can handle a curse bearer. Is she that good of a exorcist? Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuzu. Ah, that transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there. What was that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. I don't know what voice to give him. I'm kind of give him like like a mix of Richter and like I don't know. It's a bit difficult. He's like a gruffy old man, right? Komagata High School entrance. All right, let's wait for Mio, please. Mio. Oh my god. She's not here by 10 minutes. We have to go. She's late. 20 and 30. Oh my. You have to go, Yako. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. Yako, you were a brave soldier. But please don't die. Oh my god, are we dying? Mio, are you there? Or will we find her dead body? Huh? No. No. Eek! What? Mio, what happened? Where did I go wrong this time? It's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with the curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry. The truth is, Did I die? That's not supposed to happen. Okay. My, Aspho, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. Oh? I wonder who could that be? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like from the event in question. Alright, it looks like her leg got chopped off. There's no doubt. There's no doubt that he's a serial killer. He went in there and chopped her leg off. Those lips are too good to be true. Can't be. Very well. Who should I withhold information from? It's him, right? But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do. What's that in your hand? Huh? Well, no. We weren't supposed to do that. Yako, how am I supposed to withhold information when you're just showing it? What am I gonna do? I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay. Better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. Now wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, wait just a little minute. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... Okay, hold on. Also, I don't know what voice to give the janitor, but anyway, let's just go home. I'm sorry, Mio. But we gotta go home without you. Oh, right. I lied to him. Huh. Mr. Jinochi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own. Really. That's so. Ah, the snack shop. Wait, what? Why do you know where I live? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. That is pretty clever on Yako's part. Now that she got another adult to look at whatever the fuck Mr. Jinochi's up to. Right, so this is, I assume, where we escaped and where we were supposed to meet with, what was his name? Shogo. But he's not here at this time anymore. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Shogo? No, who the fuck is that? That's... Who the fuck? Oh, Mr. Araishi. What is he doing here? Huh? Is he the one? Oh my god, it's him! No, this ain't no rando. This is the guy. He's a teacher. That's kind of fucked up. Right? It has to be. Wait, hold on, let me... Okay, maybe it's a little bit of a stretch. Maybe it is closer to this guy. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Well, whatever it is, he's very suspicious for being here since he's the one who started... Yeah, he's the one who caused the stir with all this rite of resurrection stuff. It's possible he's the one who started it. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Hmm? That thing in Mr. Araishi's hand. It can't be. Whoa. I know exactly what it is. Actually, no, I don't. What is that? Could that be a curse stone? Oh, this is bad. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't think anything good can come from him seeing me. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange at all for him to have something to do with the curses. Then, could that curse echo from before have belonged to him? Ah, shoot, did he notice me? Oh, hello, Yako. What are you doing here? That was fast. Did you not hear me? Oh, Jesus, fuck. This motherfucker. You have to kill him. We'll have to kill him, because otherwise he's gonna kill me. Did you not hear me? What are you doing here? I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting for someone. In the middle of the night? I'm disappointed in you. Bad children who get into trouble at night need to be punished. What the fuck? He's being weird. He is being so sus. It's a special night tonight. Did you know that? A special night? Oh, because of the Feast of Shadows? Yako! Why are you spilling everything you know? Oh ho! Oh? Well, you know a lot. Did you hear about it from someone? Hmm? No, it's just a rumor that's been going around. No, there's no such rumor. Ha! It must be that transfer student. She has it, you know. You must as well. Take out what's in your pocket and show it to me. But, it's... Ah, stop it! I knew it. I see. You have one. Oh, this guy's a total weirdo. You gotta get rid of him. Get rid of him now. That Netsuke is of great historical importance to the area. But it's dangerous to speak here. Why don't you come with me? This is important. Ah, that hurts. Stop. You're hurting me, Mr. Araishi. Stop pulling me. I should get fire. Ah, fire! There's a huge fire! Stop that. Someone will come, damn it. Get over here. Please help me. Mr. Janitor, please! Ugh, where am I? It's completely dark. He's the darkness guy. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Araishi? Ah! What? My stomach. It hurts. I'm bleeding. Ah! And she's gone. What could we have done better? Oh my god. My, Aspho, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. However, this was bound to happen, as is per usual. It would be difficult for Yaku to escape from Araishi while he's in possession of a cursed stone. Please come here again if things should change. I see. In the meantime, this shall remain as incomplete. Until we meet again. Oh, interesting. That was a different timeline, it seems like. So, based on just how things have been going, it seems like so now we at least at the very well know that Araishi is the darkness guy, the darkness curse bearer. That son of a bitch, he's so weird. Alright, we need to figure out how to stop this man. He's definitely a threat. Out of everyone here, this guy's kinda sus too. This guy's pretty sus. But yeah, out of everyone, it seems like he's the biggest threat. That means we need to get rid of him somehow. Alright, let's do one last scene because I missed my boy Ario. What has he been up to? And what has Tsutsumi been doing to, like, you know, tame him? Alright, let's check out a little bit of a summary. Tsutsumi and Jun are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the rite of resurrection until the curse echo of the evergreen beach appears before them. Luscious lips Ario doesn't seem as threatening now. It's definitely not. I don't know. There's something odd about him. But for now, I feel like the bigger threat is Araishi. Because he's really like a creep. What voice is it again? Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The rite of resurrection really exists. And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Honjo? And the curse you have is from the story of the evergreen beach that's told in this area? Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. I am not a silly man. I kind of love Tsutsumi. He's great. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close. And also, why are you making that face, Ario? Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please, just listen. You don't have to keep saying it, I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Walk the talk, you know what I'm saying? Hey, wait for me, boss! I'm not as cardio intensive as you. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, my man is walking. I wonder why they're walking. Where are they going? This is the first time we've walked in a while. Kind of like it. It's a bit of a change of a pace. For some reason, I sense something in my room. What is going on? Okay, anyway. Sorry, I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility? It's the truth. Not like I can prove it though. Yo, this BGM's a bop? Yeah, we're bopping right now. We're figuring shit out. Let's go. Alright, we're under the bridge, but the guy isn't there? Normally that guy would be here. Anyway. He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Kinda like me. Anyway, though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at some point. Alright. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Okay? Can I trust you, Ario? Right, you can trust me not to. But no, I just can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Well, you had me worried for a while there. No, this is incredible. That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff and being like undercover, you know? You serious? But thinking about it, totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them. You know? You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Was it all a lie? Come on, boss. You only have one favorite food? Well, maybe you do, but you can like more than one thing, okay? Yeah, whatever. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. Still not sure why they stuck me there. It's a bit odd. Those 4 years, I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural. Interesting. What did they work on? Only a handful of people know its existence, even within the police force. Okay, let me just dash through this real quick. The current chief of Paranormal Affairs is a man named Koiru Nakagoshi. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, and has served as Mio Kurosuzu's mentor. Oh my god! Everything is even more related than I thought! Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has often been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is the fact because Koiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. Nue, I suppose. The Nue resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. What? Wait a minute. This guy has a bird that's white? No way. Huh? I wonder if he's related to this. Somehow. Dude. Okay, person of interest. Alright. June Ario got updated. June encountered a Chris Echo while investigating the mysterious death of his colleague. Okay. Is that it? Okay, that's pretty much it. What about you? What did we find out about him? Okay, Paranormal Affairs. Okay, gotcha. Let's think real quick. Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him. So, do you know, have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? Nope. I've never felt anything at all. Not even emotions. Even Ario's face after I said that. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. 1 beer and I'm down for the count. Oh, huh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they get? Wait a minute! That's what she kept talking about. Oh my god. No, she has to be definitely related to the cops somehow. What is going on? Nope, that's just me. Though it'll help get the point across. Wait, what? That's just you? No, that's not just you. That's definitely not just you, my man. Oh, huh. Sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you. No, it's not your fault, boss. Just, At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is actually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? No. Say it isn't so. Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. Oh my god, yeah, that's Mio. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of her training. Which is unpaid labor. Those sons of bitches at the higher-ups. Anyway, yikes, that seems like it'd be an act of violation Article 69 of the Labor Standards Act. You know? Wow, you really know the law. No comment on that. Good thing you're not a lawyer, too. Anyway. Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh? Well, it's time to start a union. So, what do we do now, boss? We've got this rite of resurrection and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The curse is being spread out around the city as a bit of an emergency. It's that bad? I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town. Jeez, that's real bad. It is. So we need to find a source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Something really bad. Usually that'd be job for a paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow night. So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience. Huh? What? Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep. You're gonna help me, partner. Alright, let's do this. The moment he's like, partner, I'm like, yeah. Partner. Man. Thank you for calling me partner, boss, partner. You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working a case you know nothing about. You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss. Come on. You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around. Why, thank you. Oh, Ario. You're sometimes okay. Alright. You already thought about this. Tsumu. Was that your name? I forgot. Tatsumi. Sorry. So, what exactly do we do? If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should all be here in town. Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there are 6 more out there. And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can. We should find and collect all the curse stones. But, boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Won't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer? Pretty much. We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now? Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with the Ryogoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe a word will spread that the cops are on the lookout for it, and people will behave. That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are. But it's possible that other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious. Yeah, that means someone who may have the power of the curse. Understood. In that case, why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us this whole time? Ario? What the hell? Dude, his sense? Dude, he knows. He even knew I was watching him. Like Shogo was watching him. What do you know? There is someone there. Good luck, rookie. Hey, you there. Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police. Oh, it's this guy. You. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namigaki. That's your name, correct? Wait. I forgot what kind of voice did I give this guy? Yes. I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective. Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying. We're about to get our feet washed. Oh my god, it's the battle. The battle of the Evergreen Breach versus the Foot Wash Man. Alright, it's the battle of the century. It's Ario versus this guy. Let's observe him. The man identifies himself as Yutaro Namigaki, a 21-year-old college student. He was watching us so calmly. We need to be careful with this guy. Okay, let's think. So, what to make of this guy? What about June? If this were a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins. But curses are involved here. I should take over. Let me talk to you real quick, though. Boss, let's talk to this guy. Okay. Very well. The lady is not here. Interestingly enough. Don't forget about that dumb voice volume thing. Oh my god, you're right. Thank you for the tip. Looks like you're already out of the game, mister. Alright. Now that we're safe. So, what is it you were doing here? It must be the incident at the former Yasuda Gardens. The dead policeman? I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise. Huh? Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach? Ho ho! I'm the one asking questions here, Bubbo. How about you answer my question first? What were you doing here? I was answering your question. I came here to look for the Evergreen Beach from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it. You son of a bitch. Not here. If it's the Evergreen Beach you're after, you'd be better off looking around the former Yasuda Gardens than here. Oh, You know a lot about this. That's what I thought. Detectives. You have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You. How did you know? Ario, you idiot! Well, that was much easier than I expected. Oh crap, sorry boss. It was simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens. If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intentions of hiding anything. I planned to tell you from the start. Look. This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion. Wow, that's kind of lame, but... That's right. But are you sure about this? I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. Not without talking to them first, of course. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak again. Let's speak as equals, shall we? Boss? Sure. We'd rather resolve this amicably, too. Wait, what was my activation? How did I activate mine? Evergreen Beach. He's trying to mislead us. Oh. Why are you trying to mislead us, sir? You don't think we're equals, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Namigaki. Sure, we'd rather resolve this amicably, too. He really is a curse bearer. He may only be talking with us to try and activate his curse. I'll have to be wary of anything he asks me to do. I could tackle him and pin him to the ground. That might have something to do with his curse. Any slip of the tongue could get us killed. I have to try and discern what activates his curse. Oh, don't you worry. Mr. Shogo already solved that. So, what do I do? Namigaki's pretty harmless right now, I assume? I don't know. I think he would try to kill us, I feel like. But let's see what his real intentions are, since I can tell when he's lying whenever I'm able to kill him. I kind of like that. But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought. What? Well, boss, why would you tell him? As for how the curse works... Hold up, Tatsumi. We are giving out our deck here, our hand. What are we doing? Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that... Boss, I know you're 67 or something, but please. It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. Dun dun dun! So if you try to lie to me right now, the curse stone will let me know. And I could kill you at any moment and no one would bat an eye. I don't have to use it to tell. Understand? Whoa, really? That's super useful, and also, I didn't know you could play bad cop like that. I see. Understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective. Now then, let's talk. You son of a bitch. I bet he's intimidating him because he knows that he was belittling me. That is so bold. But this will force Namigaki to only tell the truth, yeah. Well, now he knows he can't lie. There's no way he's gonna lie. Damn. It seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then. I'll be honest with you. You son of a bitch. You know I know you're lying and I could use the curse right now. Right? So far, so good. This son of a bitch doesn't care. I think he's testing us. This bitch is really testing us. Because he knows he's lying, and he knows that we can kill him when he lies. I know, right? Dude's lying by saying he'll be honest. This dude, I hate him. I hate him so much. Utero making rival out of everyone, eh? Anyway, there's someone I want to bring back. So I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs. Namigaki. Oh my god. You are one bold guy. Can't help you. Please. All you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Please. If you help me, I'll let you two go as well. Is that a threat? No. It's your final warning. Does that mean it's not my final warning? What is it really? Nani? Ugh. Good thing I muted the voice volume. My curse. The foot-washing mansion. Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul dregs anyway. Wait. Ario, no! You don't have the voice volume option, do you? No! Wait, Namigaki. The foot-washing mansion is a powerful curse, and so simple to activate. I just have to wash your foot. I mean, it is ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. I mean, Tsumi's like, what the fuck? Ario, get out of here, hurry. I'll find you later. What? Okay. Too late. Hear the voice of my curse echo. Ugh. The voice of his curse echo? What? Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible. This has never happened. And I've already killed one person. What's happening? I don't really hear anything. Are you now? Grab him! Right. You son of a bitch. Namigaki, get down, or I'm gonna have to slap you. God damn it. Boss, here, his curse stone. Good work. Give it to me. Oh my god. Wait a minute. It does transfer the power. This is so much better than using our curse. I know, right? We could have just killed him, but I think this is a better outcome. We have the foot-washing mansion now. So the power does transfer over when you just have it in your possession. Interesting. Damn it, why? What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police boss. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous right now because I'm powerless. Let him go. All we need is a stone. Ugh, how could this happen? My right of resurrection. Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you better be off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here. Damn it. And that's one guy down. Apparently, damn, boss. We took down our rival. And now we have the foot-washing mansion at our disposal, too. Phew, that was a close one, huh, boss? We'd probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from... Ugh! Boss, are you okay? Does having another curse stone hurt? Yeah. The curse from this one is flowing into me too. Oh no. I saw what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. I see. I always thought this was one of the stranger of the seven mysteries. Now I know why. This sure is something. What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly. Phew. Let's see. Kills by crushing one who hears the command to wash. I see. Interesting. Namigaki may as well be a joke character. He may as well have been. But now we don't know what his relationship is with that lady and the and like what his whole deal is. Like, what is he trying to do? Do we know anything else about him? Namigaki. The young man encountered at Ryugoku Bridge. He's an elite student at a prestigious university. He lives off the generous allowance he received from his parents, who are both prominent local figures. Although Yutaru has lived a charmed material life, emotional neglect at home has caused him to develop a spoiled, egotistical streak. The only kindness he knew growing up was from his family's maid, and he still fondly thinks of the plain rice with butter they used to enjoy together. I see. Maid? You know who else is a maid? Well, I don't know. Housekeeper maid is the same thing, but... Growing up, though, but they're like the same age, so maybe not. Still. Maybe he was trying to resurrect the maid then. Because that was the only person he was ever close with. Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out. You mean we have to do that all over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the curse stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. I would never kill. Except for you, Ario. Oh, you make my blood boil right now. That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all, in a different sense. Alright, let's head to the next place. And I guess that was that, right? Interesting. This is when they go to the park. And it seems like we meet somebody here. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so that's the end of this stream for now. We learned a lot, but we still don't know anything. Which is kind of unfortunate, honestly. But I'm sure we're getting there. I think in the next stream we're gonna find out way more. But for now, oh, Mio, I really hope Mio's still okay. But yeah, thank you guys for dropping by as usual. Let me switch screens actually, just so oh, it's a little bit dark out, huh? Anyway, thank you guys so much for dropping by with me today. You did great, Aspho. This game really keeps you on your toes. It really does. Like, there's so much like little nuances and like connections that I have no idea how they connect, but I know that they do. Somehow. Like, there's just so much stuff. There's so much like I'm thinking about right now. Like, how is Shogo and Yoko connected to all of this even, right? And who killed Shogo at the end? But at the very least, at least we know that we have one good guy, Tsutsumi, who's trying to collect all of the curse stones, it seems like. But what I'm kind of afraid of is that he'll eventually give in to the temptations of the curse, and he'll like go on a rampage, and he'll be unstoppable because he has all of the infinity stones, you know. But anyway, that's just a theory. A game theory. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I'll be streaming again, let's see, 2 weeks from now. That is, hold on, let me check real quick. Oh whoa, the slide is back. 2 weeks from now is like May, second week of May. I will definitely let you guys know when that would be. But you know, I already can't wait to start playing this game again. Because I'm afraid I might forget so many stuff when I come back to it. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a longer recap session when we come back to this. But anyway, thank you guys so much for dropping by. I hope you guys have a great morning or evening wherever you are in the world, or afternoon. Thanks for the stream, Asphodel. I hope work goes well. Thank you as well. I really hope I survive, and and I hope to continue this game next week. Also, I do hope to like upload like video content here and there, maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to put it out while I'm away from stream, but let's just see. No promises though. But yeah, thank you guys so much for enjoying the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.